We are 80% there.
Hey there. Before we begin, in this episode, I'll be talking about the hours leading up to the fall of the Berlin Wall and about two individuals who had a bad day and unknowingly set in motion the collapse of a political, ideological, and physical divide that had separated German citizens for decades.
And I'm going to talk about my ass.
As part of our show's theme, Susie and Sean are unaware of the topic. So let's get to it. I think you're going to like it.
Great song, Craig, by the way.
I worked hard on this one.
Yeah.
Actually turned out well.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot of work around the old place here. I just came into the studio and I see that you've done a few adjustments.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I didn't notice when I walked in.
He didn't.
Well, first of all, I'm sitting with my back to this part of the room, so I don't see. But apparently, there's curtains.
They're working really well.
They are. I think they look
Actually.
great.
Did you buy those curtains?
I did.
Did you go out and say, "Yeah, I'm decorating a studio. I need curtains that will fit into a studio"?
Yeah, that he just talks to his iPad.
Yeah.
I need curtains.
Right.
We're doing.
Of course, AI.
Yeah.
AI.
Help me find.
Hey, man, Amazon comes through.
But did you know
Every
what you
time.
were looking for when you went in?
Yeah, roughly. I started researching a little while ago, and Susie knows
you
my
did.
research skills. I
Researching
just
curtains for the last year.
research OCD. It's kind of, they kind of come together.
Watching YouTube bits about it. And
Actually, so when we were renovating and we were looking for sconces on either side of our
I
bed.
just love that word.
Sconce.
Sconces.
I know. And Craig will look and look and look and keep looking. And I'm trying to be as interested in the sconces as Craig is in researching them.
Yeah.
And he's scrolling through Wayfair and I'm like, just literally my eyes are rolling back in my head and I'm falling asleep because I just don't care that much about
It's
a
like
thousand
ambient. It's like ambient
sconces.
hanging out with Craig. It's like,
like,
let's
oh.
talk about
Ambient.
curtains. Isn't that the sleep drug?
Oh.
Oh.
Don't worry, we'll explain it to y'all later. For you at home, you know what I'm talking about.
We did get some wicked sconces though. So thank you
Yeah,
for your
no.
6 months of
Everybody
searching.
says that about you guys. They come over. Have you seen the sconces?
Yeah, no shit. I'm a little bit obsessed. I remember,
A little, yeah.
yeah, no, I had probably, because on Wayfair, you type, you select sconces, and it's like,
Oh, I think there were 14,000 different.
I'm like 4,000 pages of it or something. It was just like fucking ridiculous. And
You
I'm
had
like,
a problem.
yeah. And I'm like,
He looked at every
I
page.
can overcome
Yeah,
this.
a few
That's
times.
what goes through my brain. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I can do this.
You went to a sconces recovery group after that. You were, and hi, my name is Craig, and I have a sconce problem. Hi, Craig. Yeah, no, I know it's rough. Recovery is rough.
Yeah.
But anyways, great curtains. I guess they're behind me. So I'm sure as long as I look good.
You look great between the curtains.
I
You do. Well, anyway.
Are you feeling okay, Craig? I know you
Yeah.
have heartburn today. So
Yeah.
we're all pulling. We're worried about you.
Yeah.
We're
I
all trying to pull through. You almost canceled this.
took some medication.
I
Got
do.
some water.
I don't
I do
think-
have some stronger stuff if you need it.
Yeah,
Do you?
Tums isn't medication.
No, I know. It's not.
It's like taking Flintstones.
It's quite literally chalk.
Yeah, it's gross, man.
Yeah. I remember that. I actually remember that in I think it was like grade 8 or 9 science. I just a fucking dorky teacher we had. And he was telling us about like Tums. That was his big conversation. And that it was just calcium carbonate. You're better off to just chew chalk.
Oh, I think I know who that teacher was. Can't say his name.
Pretty sure I know who it is too.
He used to do this terrible thing with the scales when we were weighing things, and he'd like, it's the scale dance, and he'd do this he'd do it every year with different classes, and of course, I failed 3 times, so I got to see it 3 times.
Was he the fart lighter?
I think he might have been.
You had a science teacher?
No, they wouldn't actually do it, but he would talk about it because, of course, he couldn't do it or he wouldn't have a job.
Now that would have been a talent.
Yes.
For him to do that in class.
Yeah.
He would have got some attention for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or detention.
Or detention. Love
Yeah, I've only seen that once. My cousin did that. Decided to take
And he passed away right after.
the house burned down.
Yeah.
It was a big fucking fart.
Ew,
Yeah.
gross.
but
Well, that was chilly night, right? Well,
He got himself all like fucking bent into his legs behind his head, and I'm like,
it was a practice
and I'm like,
thing.
dude, what are you doing? You're fucking
yeah,
committed to this.
you don't just do that. You warm up. This guy's been practicing this
fucking
for
stretching
years.
for this.
This is going to pay off. You watch.
Well, and you know what it did? I got to see it. I mean, I saw too much, but
Oh, yeah.
his
Wow, this sure took a turn.
he brought his arm around and he had the lighter, a little Bix thing, and he just fucking lights it. Have you ever seen this?
No.
No. Oh.
No.
I mean, in the movies, right?
It fucking projected a flame about 18 inches out of his asshole. I mean, he wasn't naked. This is through his pants. Yeah.
I'm assuming that
I thought
you're
he dropped trout.
Me too.
And Craig's like, I got a good look at it.
I know.
Like,
It's a
Jesus,
bit too much.
how close are you with your
bit too
cousin,
much
dude?
information.
This is a weird relationship, dude.
Drop trow. Excellent.
Yeah.
That's good.
Hey, that's a great name for a podcast.
Drop trow.
It's taken.
Yeah.
Well, this is a new one for us.
Okay. Does it involve a wheel?
Does it involve a wheel? No wheel.
Spinning of a wheel.
I'm not spinning fucking wheels.
Craig was
Yeah.
obsessed with spinning of the wheels for topics. And
Well, what I wanted to talk about was this guy called Günter Schabowski.
Oh.
Yeah.
Günter. Was he on
Günter.
Saturday Night Live?
Günter Schabowski sounds like he could be on Saturday Night Live, but
Who were the
are you
dads?
thinking of the Hans and
Yeah,
Franz?
Hans and Franz.
You galley man.
Not Günter.
well, he is German.
Yeah,
He's
Günter
an-
was the coffee guy in Friends.
Oh, yes.
He was behind. He was the
Oh,
guy
that's
that
right,
made the
yeah.
coffee.
Or he
Günter.
could be Mike Myers, touch my monkey!
Yeah.
Like that, you know?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't Günter Schabowski's experience at all as an East German.
Schabowski is an East German last name. Interesting.
Well, what would it be?
The Big Schabowski?
Yeah.
Why do I think all these
Big
jokes are
German
suddenly going to get
Schabowski.
really heavy? Because Craig's going to do what he always does.
Oh, no.
He's going to bring this down.
Oh.
He's going to try to teach us something.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
go
tell
on.
us more
Go
about
on.
Günter
Well,
Schabowski.
but I-
And by the way, I know everything there fucking is to know about Günter. We call him Goot.
I liked Big Schabowski. I think that's fucking awesome. Well, Günter was a former journalist, made a name for himself as he became the editor-in-chief of a German newspaper that I can't pronounce, so I won't. Now, there's a lot of walls in this world, and we can talk about walls being physical structures or philosophical, psychological walls or emotional walls, social walls. But I want to start talking about this in terms of just a good old physical wall and our relationship with walls.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel sorry for Günter because Günter Schabowski recently got promoted in October of 1989. And 1989
What a
was
great year that was. I graduated.
absolutely.
Oh, God. And I got to third base with Vicky Labisky. Oh, wait. No last name. Sorry. With, let's call her Nikki
That was a real name.
No.
Oh. Okay. You had me there
I
for a
was
second.
traveling in Europe in 1989.
Yeah. Sorry, Gunter, but 1989 was a very big year for me.
And Günter recently got promoted because someone got fired and he became the spokesperson for the German Democratic Republic, East Germany. And within just a few days, he's going to be the cause for the fall of the Berlin Wall. One guy. One fucking guy.
Wow.
He's going to have a bad day. And he will pay for it. He'll be initially
And the world will watch him.
well, they'll throw him in jail for a bit, and then he'll be removed because the wall collapses and the Soviet Union collapses. The Soviet Union in East Germany was supposed to celebrate their 40th anniversary because 49 it became East Germany, and then 89 is the same year the wall collapses. Well, Günter Schabowski, a journalist who has been very comfortable at speaking with other reporters and journalists. It's his world. He's very comfortable. Kind of missed a central committee meeting. It was a multi-day meeting. And because he missed it, the meeting was about redrafting the new rules, protocols around being able to travel outside of East Germany.
Oh, so bad one to miss.
Yeah.
Bad one to miss.
Totally bad one.
I mean, you want to miss the one about cleaning out the staff fridge, right? Or bringing in your own coffee because those are the ones you want to miss, but not this one. This sounds like it was an important one.
It was a very important one. And we don't know. I don't know why he missed it, but
he was hungover. We all know Günter liked to party, dude. So he was out there doing.
That's why meetings are missed.
No, sorry, it was 1989. So it was like, she drives me crazy. That would have been more of the music.
Fine Young Cannibals. Love them.
Fine Young Cannibals, FYC.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So good.
A great song.
I love that song.
I remember, speaking of walls, standing against a wall urinating in Mexico.
The song blasting from the bar.
Kind of the same thing. And the song blasting from the bar. And this is our grade 12 grad trip. I'm going, yeah, my parents think I'm just, such a responsible guy. And then I'm up on the bar dancing to that. Anyways,
such a good
Günter.
song. Oh. So Günter missed the meeting because he was hungover.
Yeah. That's what we're going with.
Yeah. It's
okay, let's go with it. Let's roll with
story.
it. This is not a serious historical podcast here. Yeah.
He was sick.
Yeah.
Something.
Well, it just so happened that it was a 3-day meeting and they were 2 days in and he didn't think much of it. He wasn't very stressed about it. In fact, he's like, hey, I can just read off some notes from what the Central Committee produces. How hard is it? And you know what? He's done it before.
Light a few farts. I mean, bam, I'll have them right back in my hands.
But this time's a little bit different because he's not speaking to East German journalists. This was in front of Western journalists. Crowded room. And so before he arrives into this meeting of this interview, he is given a note with some handwritten, jotted down messages of what the new travel bits were. Now, the original intention, let's give the context here. 1989 was quite a year, lots of protests. You could already tell that the Soviet Union, there was cracks in the walls and things were starting to kind of fragment and people were protesting and the East German government knew that they had to come up with some kind of new rules so that they could pretend or present themselves like they're liberalizing the travel. But at the same time, what they were doing was making sure that they have total control over those who travel, where they're going. I mean, this is the Stasi, which is the kind of secret police of East Germany, which is overseen by the KGB of the Soviet Union, was this massive apparatus that kind of controlled everything down to how you thought. And Günter fucked up.
Günter did not take this seriously.
No. He walks into the room. He's got a bunch of notes and he has a piece of paper on that he was given and it kind of got lost in his notes.
See, if you had an iPhone, none of this would have happened.
No kidding.
And so he is being asked some very direct and poignant questions from the Western media. Like, what's the deal? What's the deal with the travel? And he says, well, you're allowed to go travel. And then someone yells out, when? Well, when's this going to happen? And he's like, for a few moments there, he's stumbling and bumbling and just kind of like, this is totally uncharacteristic of him. He's looking around. He's kind of flustered because he's not used to kind of journalists being so direct like this. And then he just he uses one word in German, basically effective immediately. What he meant to say was, yeah, starting tomorrow, you can go down to the local visa office and apply, and the process should be straightforward. But he said effective immediately. And news started spreading rapidly. People started talking about this, and they start heading to one of the main access points to West Germany. And they start tens of people and then eventually hundreds of people. And the guard there, his name's Jager.
Is this a bridge, by the way, that they go to? A bridge that crosses?
No.
Oh, I'm thinking Bridge of Spies with Tom Hanks.
Yeah. Oh, so good. They just start getting closer and closer. And this guard, Jager, he's looking at this. And now you got to imagine like how crazy that moment is, right? Like, even a guard, I think he was like a guard for 26 years. He was halfway through a 24-hour shift.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
That's
terrible.
kind of normal though. They work like that's all they
Fucking
do.
24 hours.
Like dogs.
So he's 12 hours into a 24-hour shift. He's been doing this job for decades. And now he's in a situation where he's watching
A
just
mob
like
approach him.
like zombies just getting closer and closer. Well, you start to sweat a little bit, and he's a little bit stressed, and he's like, what the hell's going on here? He hasn't been informed about anything. He doesn't know anything about what's going on.
And nobody's got the moves like Jaeger. So
Yeah.
he did his best.
So he ends up phoning his superior and says, like, what do I do? There's people here. And they're like, what's your problem? Nothing's changed. So he hangs up, phones up again. Hey, more people. What do I do? Apparently he made 30 phone calls.
And that's a rotary phone, by the way. That's going to take about 9 hours.
And the number starts with a 9.
Yeah.
The longest.
Do you remember trying to phone somebody?
I hated nines.
And then you'd do the wrong phone number and you'd have to hang up, do it again.
I know.
And
Totally.
yeah.
Our number had a lot of 9s in it. And I remember just like, oh, it's just so painful. Or a 0.
is.
0.
Yeah.
Like,
Although I do kind of miss it. There's some kind of Zen thing about, I'm going to go just make a phone call, be back in 2 hours.
it's a
Right.
torture phone.
actually, the funniest thing now is when kids want to call home, we have not a rotary, but a push button phone, and they
Ooh,
don't even know what
their
to
phone
do
number.
with a receiver.
Right.
They don't know what a receiver is. They
Where does
all
it go? Up down here?
What do I do? What do I do?
Come far, baby.
So what happened to Jaeger after his 30 phone calls?
So he makes a phone call, and it gets to the point where it goes up the chain. They kind of go, dude, should you even be in this job?
It's German, though. So
That's right. What are you doing? Should you be doing this job? Perhaps we should put you in a different position. And
he says yes immediately.
yeah, exactly.
Effective immediately.
He kind of then puts his phone hand, out through the window, and he says, listen, there are thousands of people here. What the hell do you want me to do? And he's so frustrated that he just goes, okay, fine, click, and goes to his guards and says, open it.
Open the gates.
Open the gates.
Yeah.
2 people, Schabowski and Jaeger. And then so Nightly News is saying the wall is open for business. And that's the moment you see in those kind of iconic images of people scaling on the wall, dancing on the top of the wall. And you can imagine how crazy that period would be. I mean, you have 40 years of a country that's been divided. And there's other countries like Korea and other countries that know what that's like, right?
Well, you got Palestine and Israel with the big security wall, too.
And so many East Germans were rejoicing with this idea of being able to kind of reunite with their fellow German compatriots. And it was this total elation. And I remember when I was traveling, not 89, but just kind of a few years after that, I think it was closer to 93 or 94. And so the wall had been down for about 4 or 5 years. And I just remember asking some West Germans, like, so what has it been like that now that the wall's been down? And I remember this one young woman said, not great. No, the East Germans, they're so used to communism, the nanny state idea, that they don't really want to work very hard. They just kind of expect everything to be given to them. And the tensions between East and West are strong. And it's gotten to the point where there are a whole lot of East Germans who kind of want to bring back that era. And so I find that fascinating that you can put up a wall and within a generation, you can create a type of people who are so particularly interested in a way of life that they have difficulty adapting to a fundamentally different one. Mm-hmm. And so that's kind of the reality that is West East today.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of movies around like that time with the wall. But the ones that I think of are like we said, Bridge of Spies.
Yeah.
With West and East Germany.
Tom Hanks, right?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Susan and I just watched another movie we've seen probably, I don't know, half a dozen times. Shawshank Redemption. Speaking of walls.
Best prison movie of all time.
So good.
And my buddy's in that movie.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, Gil. We can say his last name because he's a great actor, Gil Bellows.
Huh.
oh.
And
Who was he?
he plays the kid that gets murdered in the tennis court, right? Or in the not in the tennis court, sorry. Out in the yard.
In the yard.
Yeah. The
The young kid
The
that
young
came
guy
in
that-
that looked like Elvis, the dark-haired guy.
the dark-haired guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
was really good, actually.
Yeah, Gil. Yeah, he was
He ends
amazing.
up doing
'Cause he
a
wasn't
TV
there.
series.
He wasn't in it very long, and
Yeah, he did Ally
really-
McBeal after that.
That's what it was. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
made a real he
He's
dominated the time. that
great
he was
actor,
there. Yeah.
and even better person. He's such a cool guy, and it's so funny because we did a movie in Tofino together, like in the '80s, and then I was in New York rehearsing these plays that we did, the academy that we went to.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, long story short, we do these exam plays at the end of the year, and everybody comes to see them, and Gil walks into the lobby in New York.
No kidding.
Oh my God.
And I'd seen him in years, but
Wow.
and he was there. He didn't know I was there. He was there to see another play.
Yeah.
But so small world.
I always like rewatching great movies.
It's a fantastic movie. Stephen King wrote that The Shawshank, but of course it's not called The Shawshank. But yeah, it's a
I didn't
phenomenal.
know he wrote that.
He did. Yeah,
He was a great writer. Like,
yeah. A lot of look at Stand By Me, and those are two really good that aren't horror movies, right? That aren't
Right,
your
yeah.
straight up horror movies.
no, and actually that would be a good one to rewatch.
Stand By Me. It's the it's like the 40th or 50th anniversary of that. No, got to be 40.
40.
Yeah,
So Shawshank Redemption was a 1994 film.
correct.
Watching it again, trying to remember his name.
Frank Darabont, I think, is the director. Frank Darabont.
But Redhead Boy from Happy Days, slipping my mind.
Ron Howard?
Ron
Ron
Howard.
Howard was in that
Redhead
movie.
Boy. I'm sure that the Oscar-winning
How,
one of the
how
biggest
many awards
directors,
of life
producers,
ever?
Imagine Entertainment would love to be called Redhead Boy.
Redhead
Fair
boy
enough.
from Happy Days.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'll get better. But
Well,
it
you knew
worked.
who you were talking
Yeah.
about, so well done, you.
But didn't you find that a little bit
So
odd?
what about Ron Howard?
Well, Ron Howard, did he have anything to do with that
No.
movie? Then I
Nothing
didn't think
to do
so.
with that movie.
But there he was. He's one of these guard who has like a. I swear to God, Ron Howard was in that movie.
Okay, I think this is where
Oh.
Craig has taken too much of that antacid medication, and it's bringing him down here. Did you hit your head while you were hanging these drapes? Ron Howard is not in Shawshank Redemption.
No, sorry.
No.
I know who I'm talking about.
We don't, so
Yeah.
you should let us
I have
in.
no
let us
idea,
in on it.
but hey, we're just gonna go with this.
Yeah.
We're getting used to this. This is sort of par for the course now with this. So let's just go back over this. So Berlin Wall comes down, and Ron Howard is in the Shawshank Redemption. Okay.
It's a natural segue.
Okay. No, he wasn't. Nothing to do with it. Not in
No.
it.
You know
the
what?
movie's directed by Frank Darabont. He went on to do The Green Mile, which is also
yeah.
also
so good.
another Stephen King book.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And also Tom Hanks, of course, stars in that
Yeah.
one.
that's a great
It's
movie.
another really good. So he's got a prison thing, Frank.
Right.
Frank
right.
likes
Well, he does
to
it
do
well.
prison movies.
Yeah.
Walls, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
So I just remember hearing a story about them shooting that and the scene where the guard is holding Tim Robbins over the side up on the roof.
Oh yes,
And they asked the actor about that scene and how intense that scene is. And he goes, "Oh, I was getting married that day, actually, in real
No
life."
kidding.
So he goes, I was holding Tim over the thing for, an hour or 2 hours. Then we took a break and I drove all the way down a couple of hours to this resort town somewhere and I married my wife. And then I came back and then we were shooting again the next day. And that's all I think about whenever I see that scene, he said.
Yeah.
And I wish I could remember the name of the actor because he's, I think it was Ron Howard, actually. No, it wasn't. But
Well,
that
I know who
actor.
I'm sorry, Ron Howard. I apologize. And I also want to apologize to Paul McCrane. That's who I was talking about. Other redhead boy.
I don't know Paul McCrane.
You would know him if you saw a picture.
Oh, okay.
He was also, wasn't he the doctor in ER? He was the, this guy here.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I recognize him now.
He
You're
was
right.
kind of that.
Yeah, he kind of disappeared, that actor.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, he had a lot of work. I remember him popping up on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, great movie. And I mean, Tim Robbins was so great in that film.
Yeah.
I remember that it's like the haunting scene at the beginning with him sitting in his car, deciding whether he's going to go in and murder his wife or not, or that whole thing.
Right.
That's why you don't know
That's
the
right.
entire time
Yeah.
if he actually did it or he didn't do it. So
And just the way he just turned that prison upside down with the guards and doing all the work for
books.
them, the books and working with the warden and just like fully laundering money the entire
but
time.
the way they build that last scene, that last sort of with him, obviously getting out of prison, the way he gets out of prison is like no other movies ever done.
Yeah.
I mean, just the way they built that escape scene
Yeah.
and the music
Yeah.
and then him coming out into the drain pipe with the
Yeah.
water and it's
And the shit.
unbelievable. And the
Thunderstorm.
shit, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Shawshank by now, then
Exactly.
Well,
fuck off.
It's Friedman saying he crawled
He crawled 500 miles that day.
at the equivalent of 5 football field through the shit and the
You know, another movie that I really, really loved was a movie about a Canadian actor who was born in a bubble,
Born in a Bubble.
and he's in a show. He just doesn't know it.
Oh, Truman Show.
Yeah, the Truman
right.
Show.
Ah, Jim Carrey. You know who directed the Truman Show?
No, don't. Ron Howard.
Yay! That was funny.
No, I think it's Frank. I think it's Frank.
Wow.
I think it's
We're
Frank
celebrating
Darabont.
now.
Is it?
I think it's Frank Darabont, dude.
Oh, look at
No,
it.
I could be wrong. But if it is, how crazy is that?
Yeah.
Wow. Walls are taking us everywhere. Truman Show's great. It's got one of my favorite actresses of all time, Laura Linney. I just love her. And I mean, if you're looking at me like you don't know who she is.
I would know where
Sorry,
to
Laura.
see her. Sorry, Laura.
Ozark. Have you seen Ozark?
Yeah.
She's
Oh.
the actress in
Oh,
Ozark.
yeah.
She's been in 100,000 movies.
She was great in
Yeah.
Ozark.
Oh, fuck.
100,000 movies.
Close. I'm sure. But yeah.
But you look
she's
great, Laura.
She's so good at that. There's so much to watch. It gets I get stressed out about it some days. I'm like, God, there's too many shows to watch. I got to see them all.
I know,
You know?
I know. And sometimes there's some, like we have some shows lined up that I'm totally keen to like Severance.
Severance is, speaking of walls, there's the ultimate wall
No
between your
kidding.
work life and your actual life.
Yeah.
And you know what? Severance, by the way, is amazing. It's
Yeah.
like probably the best show I've seen in years.
Yeah. Also produced by Ron Howard.
Not produced by
No.
Ron Howard.
Oh,
Ben
okay.
Stiller, though.
Ben Stiller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ben Stiller.
Almost Ron Howard.
Close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's an incredible show. And Adam Scott is unbelievable in that show to me.
So different.
Well, it's such a revelation when you get the right thing for you. You know what I mean? Because I've loved Parks and Rec and all that stuff that he did, but he never jumped out like this before. And now I'm like, wow, this guy's a really good actor.
Yeah.
But that's an incredible show. And isn't it true that you're a different person than you are at work, than you are at home? And even though the lines aren't that, they're blurred a little more, but still.
I do get a bit weirded out when my family shows up at my job.
Oh God, me.
I'm like,
me too.
when you guys come in, like I feel like I'm not sure if I'm being myself.
Authentic.
Yeah, like and my kids occasionally have come for like a couple hours, or they came in and I was totally weirded out that they were there. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to say to them. Cameron came over and helped one time, and so I was just letting her do whatever, and then I felt like I was being watched. And like I just wasn't sure who I should be. Which person should I be? Your mom or this or
You got to
this
get off the medication.
office worker?
I get the same experience. You get the same experience now that you're in the education system, formerly.
They're like FBI informants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time former students, see you outside of a classroom context, they don't know what to do. They're just, it fucks them
it's
up.
awkward as fuck.
It is awkward. You see, you as someone who just probably on the student side of the experience, it's the weirdest thing.
All my teachers are dead, dude. How old do you think I am?
Well,
they died in the 80s, dude.
It's I don't know what it is. It's the weirdest thing. They somehow just assume that you're just going to shut down in your closet and you just fucking power up again at 8:30. It's just
that you're not people. You're not.
Yeah, that you're not people. You don't have lives.
But that happens to a lot of people. Like, I mean, if somebody sees your doctor, you see your doctor outside of.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because I'm usually naked, and he's like, "No, you don't have to take your clothes off here."
Hi. Disrobing. No, well, at least I have the younger kids at my school. So if I see them outside, they freak out. They're like, what are you doing here walking on the seawall or walk?
Yeah, well, that's funny because they'll ask you that with regards to their young kids. The older kids, they just kind of go, oh, don't look, but he's over there.
And it used to blow your mind, right? My God, he's shopping for underwear.
I know.
It's like he's not a real person.
I know.
Well, that better than dildos, I suppose. Oh, that would be
That's
awkward.
Later.
That's later.
That's later. House of dildos. Big sale going on there right now.
Big sale. Oh, geez. But anyway.
Yeah.
Severance.
Can we segue from dildos into Ronald Reagan making a speech about bringing the wall down?
Well, on that one.
Hack down that wall.
Yeah. And Ronald Reagan said that 2 years earlier. A lot of Americans think that that's the reason why the wall fell is because Ronald Reagan
Of course they think that.
visited Germany, Berlin, and did his famous, Gorbachev, tear down that wall. And then it happened.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall.
That's better. That one's better.
I've
Yeah.
been working on this. Okay. I didn't want to leave them with your impression.
Fair enough. And but the truth is that it was more about Gorbachev and his policy changes, where he was actually actively trying to kind of soften up and open up the strictness of the Soviet Union. It's a very difficult thing to do, especially when the Soviet Union kind of controlled everything. The Stasi and the KGB, I mean, they would employ tens of thousands of people to then hire individuals to watch over your family, to watch over anybody. And you can't even think and say anything in your own home without potentially finding out that your partner, your kids are going to rat on you. And, it's got to have its breaking point, right? And I think it does. I mean, like people just, it's one of the reasons why I think alcohol consumption was at its highest. Vodka was at its highest consumption, I think, under Stalin's regime. You got to drink. What else are you going to do?
Just get smashed and pass out.
Same thing happened during COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Alcohol consumption went up. See what happens, right?
Yeah.
In the world.
Then stress kicks in.
Well, that was great. Walls are good. We've learned that. Or bad.
Mm-hmm.
Or indifferent. You can hang a lot of things on walls. I know that too.
Yeah, Craig's filled the walls in here.
Yeah.
Well, here. So I asked AI, give me a whole bunch of references.
About walls?
About walls.
Okay, well, you're going to get Pink Floyd, The Wall. Teacher! Huh?
Yeah.
Teacher!
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, talk about that. Come on, you must know all about why Pink Floyd put that in.
Yeah. I don't.
No, you don't want to get into that.
No.
Okay. He doesn't know.
Is that the same reference as if you don't eat your pudding, you
No, it's the other way.
If you don't eat your...
Oh, God. All the stoners at home right now are screaming.
Yeah.
Just screaming and
if you don't
throwing
eat
things.
your meat, you can't eat your pudding.
Something like that.
That's good. Yeah.
It reminds me of my sister's bedroom.
Yeah.
Beside mine.
With all her blacklight posters.
The sound coming through the wall of her listening to that.
Hello, hello, hello.
I
Is
loved
there
it.
anybody out there?
Yeah. I fucking loved it.
I think Ron Howard wrote that. Didn't he, with Pink Floyd? Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't
Opie,
know.
did Opie write that with Pink Floyd?
Opie.
No.
Oh, yeah.
That was in 1979, 10 years before the.
Okay, so
wall
that's the
fell.
big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the next one is the Matt Damon movie. Joking. He did this movie called The Great Wall or something, and it's just, I mean, I love Matt Damon, but it's horrible, dude.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Oh.
It's
He
this.
didn't usually go in horrible movies.
No.
No,
He
Yeah.
usually knocks him out of the park.
Yeah.
Listen, he's an incredible actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a movie where he's got the ponytail and
Oh,
he's like fighting monsters.
Oh,
and,
God.
and it's
No.
the Great Wall of China and like
Oh, I have
Never?
never saw it.
Oh,
Never
wow.
saw it.
Have you been to the Great Wall of China?
I have not. No.
I would like to just drop into the Great Wall of
Oh, we can
China
arrange that.
and then,
Like parachute in?
well, helicopter close
Okay,
by, just
okay.
land,
Yeah.
go on it,
I
get
think
picked
that
up.
might be a problem. If you're going to land a chopper on the Great Wall,
Probably nearby.
yeah, they might have an issue with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you, Tom Cruise? But I'm going to land a chopper on the Great Wall, and then we're going to blow it up for Mission Impossible 8.
There's more bits of the Berlin Wall in the United States.
Yeah,
than
because
there is in
people took it
Germany.
all,
Yeah,
bought it all
that's
Yeah.
right.
on eBay.
And I was one of them. And when I went there in 94, I was like, oh, I'm going to get me some wall. Like, you know, I was like some.
I'm going to get me some wall.
I was there in 89 and was drunk and
Oh,
walked past it. I don't know. Where am I? What's
Probably
happening?
got
I know.
bits of the wall in your shoe. You didn't
yeah,
even know it.
Yeah.
There's a theme here. But isn't it interesting? A stupid little object that divides can come up with so many fucking phrasing and terms in the English language.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the wall. You know? Oh, I've hit the wall. You know,
Yeah.
which means what?
I'm tired.
Yeah,
Done.
exhaustion.
Done.
I'm
Yeah.
too much. Or I'm up against the wall,
Mhm.
which means like,
You're fucked.
Yeah. Or about to be.
yeah,
About to be if you're in
Exactly.
Shawshank.
exactly. Or,
Oh, that was bad.
I mean, how the fuck do we get this one? Stop driving me up the wall, which
Yeah.
means what?
Drive me crazy.
You're frustrating me, you're annoying me, or it's like talking to a brick wall.
Oh, yeah. I did that a couple times today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boy, I can
Hello.
relate.
Over here.
Yeah.
Eyes up here.
Yeah.
Eyes over here.
Yeah.
oh damn.
Still talking to you.
Yeah.
Why are you walking away?
Hence
Stop.
the bad day.
Yeah.
Back to the wall.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
like not back to the future, but you know, you got your back
Oh,
to the
you're
wall.
Back to the wall.
You're in a tough situation. The writing's on the wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
The great song. James Bond. It was from the last James. Or sorry, that was from Spectre. Writings
is
on
that
the
right?
wall. Writings. Yeah, that's right. That was a theme.
Isn't Sam Smith?
Sam Smith.
Yeah.
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 Writings on the wall.
Off the wall, which means
Michael Jackson's album.
there.
Huge album. Got to be a star in something. So got to be a star. Off the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good.
Isn't that a clothing line too? Off the wall?
Is it?
Or a store?
No,
Pretty sure.
I don't know. It sounds like it should be.
Off the wall.
Or the walls have ears.
Yes.
Or how about fly on the wall?
Fly in the wall.
Yeah.
That's one of them. Beats one's head against the wall. Bouncing off the walls,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
right? Like,
Going crazy.
Saw that
Yeah.
today too.
Straight jacket.
kind of like too energetic. No wall too high. You can overcome shit. Or the walls are closing in, right? Or just
I know the feeling right now. I'm having that
you
sensation.
know.
Those are curtains.
Yeah, curtains.
It's
Open
not
up
a
the
wall.
curtains, dude.
Well, speaking of walls, the Iron Curtain.
So whatever happened with Jagger? Did he get fired? He opened the door.
No, all I know
Thousands
is
of
that
people.
he lost his job
Yeah.
because he doesn't have a wall to guard anymore.
Right. Doors open.
So
See
no,
you
but things
later.
turned out okay for him.
I
Yeah.
think so. He must have. I don't know.
He went into business with Meister, right? And so then Jaeger and Meister they produced a alcohol, and they became hugely rich
So
from it.
rich.
That's right.
So
go
wealthy.
capitalism.
Yeah.
So well.
So it all worked out for him.
Yeah.
What happened to the big Schabowski?
He's actually still dialing a phone number right now.
in the loony
Rotary.
bin.
People want them now because they're this. They're
Retro.
this retro nostalgic.
Oh, we gotta get a
piece.
payphone in here, dude.
Oh God, yeah.
Payphone, and I missed that because you'd go, oh, I got a payphone, and it's free, and you go in there, and it was like your own little house for half an hour.
Yeah.
You know, you just be in your
free
payphone,
though. You
calling
had to
all
get
your friends,
dimes. Get
calling
your
your friends,
dimes.
smoking your cigarettes, masturbating. No, wait, not the last one, but but definitely masturbating. No, smoking cigarettes.
Actually, that is my sister's memory of you, is that you
We're running around in the woods naked.
not
I know where you're going with this. You're going to
This-
Lions Bay.
Yeah, and she's like, because I had said to her that you remembered coming to our house, and she's like, oh, I remember going to Sean's house because we would go into the woods and
Friday
he'd put a
the
mask
13th.
on and he would chase us and we would be running away from him while he's this. Who is the character? Freddie?
Jason.
Oh, Jason.
No, we were just like, we're doing what all young kids do. Chase each other around with axes and knives
And with a mask on.
and with a mask
Yeah.
on. I mean, it's perfectly natural.
She's
You
like-
build forts or you try to kill people. I mean,
It was
it's
awesome. She's
right.
like, it was awesome.
No,
we
we-
would run around the forest and Sean would be chasing us, pretending to be Jason.
Yeah, that's what we did. And you know what? It was a lead up to when I would get a video camera, which was
Right.
the first video cameras you could buy. They were the big VHS, like you would throw your shoulder out holding those things. Like the VHS tape would pop into the camera. And we would shoot horror movies. So that was the warm up. That was the pre to me wanting to make films like that. So we were running around chasing people with a camera and making horror movies and but I remember that with your sister.
Yeah.
Whose camera? Who would have a camera like that? Because that would have been a big deal.
I had a camera.
You had that camera.
I bought a camera. I had video
Weren't
cameras.
those things really expensive
They
at
were,
that time?
but I worked I was at a young age. I was working.
Yeah.
So the
Making
one
money.
thing my parents let me buy was a video camera because it kind of went to what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I had a camera for my entire life growing up. I videotaped everything. We made all sorts of movies, home movies.
I fucking appreciate that.
Yeah.
I just didn't,
I was like a little Ronnie Howard.
Yeah, yeah. You had this passion like from an early age. Like when okay, I actually have to ask you this. When did you what age when you were like, I love fucking movies? Like, did you have a moment when you were like, this is my world?
I had many moments, but I remember going to live theater productions as a kid. I was very lucky because my folks took me to a lot of that stuff and being like, you just know right away when you see something, you go, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I want to do.
Really?
But I remember,
Is this like Orpheum stuff? Like,
I mean, all over the place. Queen Elizabeth Theater, Orpheum, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I also love going to movies, and I remember seeing Grease in the theater, the movie Grease, and going, that blew my fucking
No
mind.
kidding.
Because it was rock and roll musical. That was a sort of something that really spoke to me because I love to sing and I like to do all of that. So it's filming and singing and everything.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Yeah.
And then, and all the Spielberg films for me growing up, that's my touchstone is Steven Spielberg films. E.T., Raiders of the Lost Ark, Close Encounters. I remember all of those films shaping me as a person and me going, I actually wanted to be a director more than I wanted to be
Really?
an actor or anything else. That's what if you had asked me what I wanted to do more than anything, that would have been what I would have said.
Yeah.
Is like the guy behind the camera, creating it all, writing it all. Like, but
Running the show.
it's interesting.
Yeah, because you've been in a few shows and have sung in front of thousands, and you have.
I had a lot of great experiences doing that, so I'm very lucky.
Susie, did you have that? Did you have that kind of thing as a kid? You look, you're like, that's what I want to do.
I wanted to be a ballerina.
Yeah.
But I guess I didn't ask. I didn't tell anyone that I wanted to do that. And so I didn't get that. And then by the time I did get it, I was a little too large of a girl to be a ballerina. And they were like, you'd be a great ballerina if you could lose 60 pounds. And I'm like, 60? I don't even know how to do that. And so
They didn't say 60, did
they?
they?
Yeah, they're
Like, I can
fucking
see
ballerinas.
6.
They know you can dance. You've got rhythm. You can do the moves. You're fat, and I was.
Anorexia.
So it's kind of like the Monica thing from Friends.
Yeah. So, but I tried because of course
All of my life experiences from
family.
Friends. So that's all I can relate to. Sorry.
Yeah, my family, my mom was always on a diet, and there was diet pills in those times, and I just took the diet pills and thought, well, if I need to lose 60 pounds, I guess I just shouldn't eat, and I'll take these diet pills.
That's healthy.
I know. And then going to school and like and it was the ballet class was down in the Inglewood Center.
Okay, yeah.
Just,
Okay, but what was it about ballet though?
I don't know. I just wanted.
Is it?
I wanted
is it-
a thing. I wanted a thing for myself, and I didn't. I couldn't
was it
quite
the
make it work.
gracefulness? Was it the dance itself?
Yeah,
the
and
technical,
the
the challenge.
I love the music,
music,
and so the other way to kind of be a part of that world without being able to be a ballerina was to be in every single play and musical. Mostly, I mean, not play. I was in some plays, and I mean, I did get the Drama 8 award.
So you're
I remember that. I was not up for that year.
You
But
weren't there.
I was in
grade
the
8.
Oh, yeah,
I was
great,
in grade
sorry.
8. You weren't there.
I was sitting across the aisle when you got it. I was like, damn! It was like the Oscars, right?
Yeah.
That reaction thing. They're like,
But-
no, you're not. You're not even. You're in grade 6, dude. You're
Yeah.
not even into school.
So your weight was your wall.
Good segue.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
One of
You
them.
should have wrote a map with a big arrow. Not subtle at all. Could drive a bus through that.
Yeah. But loved all the musicals in high school. That is what I'm glad that I was a part of it. And I don't like, I just loved how immersed we were. And it took up all that time. And you're with all these people.
It's a great ride. It's a good community ride with
Yeah.
all of the people you get to connect with. And
Yeah.
you're doing this thing like live, and it's like you're all having this experience together, and it's frightening, but it's also so exhilarating. There's nothing, it's nothing better than that.
Yeah.
When you're just about to go on and you've worked for months to
Mm-hmm.
get there, and then you,
There is a junkie element to it, isn't there?
oh, fuck yeah. It's like
Yeah.
we're shooting heroin in
Totally.
the wings.
Yeah, it's seriously like I just watch those improv guys and it's impressive. Yeah, I should have had some more practice. When I think about like for me when I like what was my thing, I think I had a lot of walls, right?
Oh, yeah, you do.
But if I was to break through some of those walls and ask myself, what was the thing that I probably would have really enjoyed doing as a career? A Foley guy.
Yeah.
I think I fucking would have loved that part of the world.
Well, sitting here with you now in a studio, I could see it, right?
Yeah,
I could,
yeah.
because if you're happy.
The tactile stuff, the working with this stuff, working with my hands,
and the creativity.
and the creativity,
Crunching potato chips between your fingers for people to walk, right? The sound of somebody walking.
right.
And
I thought you were going to say you want to be a drummer in a band. Because you could have.
No, you know what? I love drumming. I still enjoy the feeling of drumming. I probably had just some childhood rage I needed to get out.
Oh.
And so I enjoy it and I'm glad I did it. But in terms of a career, there's no career in that really, unless you're lucky and,
yeah.
you know.
but sometimes you just do something because you love it.
Well,
There's no career in the end.
Totally.
Sort of like podcasting. We're gonna just let Craig hang himself here because I want to see him. I want to see him tie up the wall thing.
I fucking hell, it's too much pressure. The wall fell. What? I'm not rebuilding it.
And the doors are open.
And there's a nice breeze now going through Germany. Oh God, it's lovely. About 4:00 in the afternoon, you set your chair out there. Oh,
a little
just
sip on your
some of your
Jägermeister.
Jägermeister. Thank you for wrapping that up. Jäger, thank you. Meister, thank you.
Bringing all the elements together.
Or go get a coffee from Gunter.
Gunter at Friends.
I don't know.
Gunter?
Oh, fuck, right. Sorry, Friends reference.
Yeah.
My daughter will get that one.
Yeah.
Well, on that note,
Yeah.
This has been great, guys.
Have a great week.
goodbye.
Bye.
Love you.
Somebody close the curtains.